say it might rain tomorrow, not today fortunately. I actually got some interesting captures where you can see the stars and stuff at nighttime, which I'll show later. And with that in mind, what did I read today? How about this one, where apparently DJI is in a lawsuit if they're not already having a lot of issues with the US, for example, where they want to ban them. How about this one? Apparently it's a patent lawsuit with another drone company in Israel. This one says DJI's high-end drones targeted over patented flight control tech. As it says here, several of Shenzhen DJI Sciences and Technologies Ltd's high-end drones infringe an Israeli company's patent for technology that maintains controlled flight even when one propeller fails. A federal lawsuit says Urban Aeronautics Ltd, which is developing flying taxis designed for vertical takeoff and landing to improve transportation in crowded cities, alleges at least 4 DJI drones infringed US patent number 7946528, according to a complaint filed Wednesday in the US District Court of the Eastern District of Texas. So that's kind of interesting, as they had that lawsuit before. I remember it was with Autel in terms of how they snapped their propellers and stuff in place. So there is this court filing, as you can see here. It says Urban Aeronautics Limited versus DJI Sciences and Technology. It says the plaintiff, Urban Aeronautics Limited, by its undersigned counsel, alleges as follows. Its complaint against defendant Shenzhen DJI Sciences and Technologies as follows. So as they say in the nature of the actions here, it specifically deals with flight control system especially suited for VTOL vehicles, the patent in suit. And it seems like they are targeting more of their high-end drones, for example, like the Matrice series, from what I see here anyways. They do explain a little bit about it, saying an aircraft flight control system having plural control subsystems with redundancies organized so as to provide continued but degraded control power over critical aircraft flight operating parameters, even if any one complete control subsystem catastrophically fails. The plaintiff has conducted a detailed analysis establishing and confirming that defendants' accused products directly infringe and that the defendant contributes to and induces infringement when defendant supplies parts and when, according to the defendant's instructions for operation, the accused products are used to directly infringe claims of the patent in suit. And again, in terms of which drones they specifically mention, it says defendant DJI makes, uses, offers for sale, sells, provides, distributes, licenses, supplies, and services DJI drones, including the DJI Matrice, Matrice 300, Matrice 30, Matrice 350, Flycart 30, and numerous other high-end drones with the 3 propeller emergency landing capabilities, which infringes the claims of the patents in suit. These are the accused products currently known to plaintiff. Other products may be identified through discovery. It is also anticipated that new drones will be introduced and anticipated that the infringing feature will be added to other existing drones. Yeah, so basically the bigger ones at this point. I don't think they would implement something like that currently anyways for, let's just say, the smaller micro drones and all that, but they can't get a break, I guess, in terms of them as a company, DJI, constantly getting sued and so forth. Because as you know, in the US, they may potentially get banned completely. And how about here in Canada, where apparently TikTok is kind of banned here now too? How about this? This one says, Canada orders shutdown of TikTok's Canadian business app access to continue. So that's the key thing there. It's not completely banned here in terms of people not being able to use it. Apparently, they ordered them to close down their offices here in Canada. It says Canada on Wednesday ordered Chinese-owned TikTok's business in the country to be dissolved, citing national security risks, but added the government was not blocking Canadians' access to the short video app or their ability to create content. The government is taking action to address the specific national security risk related to ByteDance Ltd's operations in Canada through the establishment of TikTok Technology Canada Inc., Innovation Minister François-Philippe Champagne said in a statement. Ottawa last year began reviewing TikTok's plans to invest and expand its business in Canada. ByteDance is TikTok's Chinese parent company. Under Canadian law, the government can assess potential risks to national security from foreign investments such as the TikTok proposal. The law prevents the government from revealing the details of such investments, saying, quote, the decision was based on the information and evidence collected over the course of the review and on the advice of Canada's security and intelligence community and other government partners, Champagne added. And with that, they're going to fight it in court because it says shutting down TikTok's Canadian offices and destroying hundreds of well-paying local jobs is not in anyone's best interest, and today's shutdown order will do just that, a TikTok spokesperson said in a statement. And they do mention here, even though you could still use it as a regular person, upload content and consume it, it's actually banned from government devices. And it makes me wonder if it's that much of a national security concern where you're telling them to close down their offices and stuff immediately. Why would you continue to allow this to operate, I guess, in this country, if it's really that much of a threat like they say? I just know when it comes to these topics in particular with social media, I still find it weird. In China, they banned virtually every single North American app and all that, whereas here we use it perfectly fine and all that. It's kind of weird still in my mind anyways when it comes to stuff like that, in terms of it's not, I guess, a fair quote trade, if that's what you want to say.
Everybody, look at these faces. This is amazing.
We really want to celebrate art, community, and the power of light to uplift and inspire us all. Together, they were able to allow us to expand into Pearl Harbor this year and to bring two incredible international artists this year with us, Dan Acker from Switzerland and Nico Tianen from Finland. So if you haven't seen it yet, you need to make your way down to Harbor Green Park.
right, see you guys later.